Well, the 31st of January, Friday, our independence, left Europe. It'll be good to see what happens now. But anyway, I'm down my camp for a couple of nights. I'm slowly taking it down. I'm going to take some of that in and just get on with things. I was hoping for some snow, but we're not having much snow around these parts for the last couple of years really. I'm hoping to have this all down by March, so I'm hoping that snow's going to come before then. And it's very mild today, and it's a bit windy at times, but very mild, and it's been raining. So anyway, I'm down here for a couple of nights. I'm going to get on with things. I'm going to feed bods first. You know what I mean? I'm going to get, and I'll get tarp up on there because it looks as though it's going to rain again. So see you in a bit. Well, this is what I've brought down with this weekend. So I'm trying my knives out. This one, I bought two of these custom knives, as to say. This one is from Keith from 0 pence. I've had this a couple of years. It's the first custom knife that I had. I travelled down to Billericay for it. Had a camp down there, and it does. You do have to keep on top of it with sharpening, but well, I brought it out this weekend, and we'll get it to go. And the other is a little necker from Mike from Ginger Bushcraft. It's good. I like this. I mean, I can batten with this and everything. Like it's a nice little knife and nice to hold as well. So I put that down. I like potting about with things, and I hate wasting things, so this is a little thing I've put together. I mean, that is just end of a fire steel. You'd throw them away, but I've put a bit of deer skin around it. One of them little strikers there, which is very good for ferro rods. Bit of fat wood, and you're away. Anyway, I've bought some. I'm going to have some like vodka chocolate. I've modded this Fisker's axe. This were a Fisker's X10. I only did this yesterday, so I'm going to give that a go. I wasn't going to bring any beer down. I've already got a bit down here, but for £3.50 for 4 cans of Red Stripe, you know what I mean? You can't not buy it. So I bought 12 cans, but I've only brought 4 down. Anyway, in here, what I'm going to try and do is with that Fisker's is take these down, split them. I don't know. I'll get it to go so I can free up all this wood here for, you know, for burning and that, and get one of them netted beds in here, like I've got in here. Really simple structure. You know what I mean? Don't take much wood. I just need 8 of these, and so I'll have a bit of a scout round in a bit. Apart from that, I'll stop it here. I think I'll see what happens. I'll get a fire on in a bit, and I'll just get on with camp. Well, I can't believe that I'm still finding these. It's going to take some getting out, that one is. I've already got a couple. And I think I'm going to get 8, to tell you the truth. Well, the truce with the squirrels is off. Not only are they coming over and taking all my food that I'm putting out, but they also, there's 2 or 3 getting over now. They're just stripping these trees of bark, and so we'll see what happens. Now my axe has chopped through these. They're not very central, but they're perfect for what I want to do with them. I have got a few of them things. I'm very surprised I'm still finding them. I've found one or two that's decent, and then there's two or three that's firewood. So I'm going to have to use that I've been using as a bit of a seat. I'll have to incorporate that into bed. So yeah, I'll get on with that. The rain's held off. But it's still threatening. Well, that has freed up a lot of that wood, and I've even got a good big plank there. Oh, there is a bit of a leak in each corner. Now I know where that one's come from. It's because this window is blown in. I can live with these situation. So anyway, I'm going to offer this bed up and see how it goes. Well, there's my bed. I have used that 4x4 as a support that was nailed to the floor there. So I'm going to get that heavy duty netting spread across there now, nail it in, tie it in, and here to go. Well, that's looking quite comfortable to me. Plenty of wood to burn and all. Well, here we are. I've got a 3 Seasons sleeping bag, Peakland Tundra 300. I've also got, my missus always puts these in shed, you know what I mean, like, so I've got all tips, so I'll bring them down here instead of wasting them. I'll try that in a bit. Here, this is my version of the bush box. And I'm not having a big fire tonight, so that is my version of it's just made out of an old road sign. I see everybody using them at the moment. That's not a bad size. That's about 7 or 8 inch. It does collapse down, and it is working well. So I'm going to get some snap on, and in there you can't even get that at Grand Hotel at Scarborough. Well, it's just a quick meal tonight. Just some noodles, some bread, got some chocolate in here, coffee, and I'm going to add a bit of rhubarb vodka there, and chill out and watch me my homemade bush box. Well, that's not burning bad at all. So I'm going to try this this netted bed. Well, it's always a bit nervous when you're trying a new bed out. So anyway, here goes. I'm taking it really steady. Yeah. Oh, that's quite comfortable actually. I'll get it down. Or bacon and eggs, a good traditional British breakfast. The first day of Brexit, and the sun is shining. Morning. Well, it's the first day of Brexit. 1st of February as well. So anyway, today, it's a chill out day for me. I did all that bed yesterday in there. I mean, that was very comfortable last night. I didn't have a bad night's sleep. I've freed all that wood up there. And today, I've got a father and son coming down. Now, the father, I worked with him 20 odd years ago. We worked everywhere. We lived in tee-ups, culverts, pipes, benders, vans, travelling country. We went his own ways 15, 20 years ago. His lad has just moved in an house across the road from me. Now I know this lad, he's been on many a camp with me. So I don't know what time they're going to get down. But like I say, I'm just chilling out today. Just listening to these birds and just enjoying the sun. Well, it's a bit early in the day, but let's have a toast to his first day of freedom. I'll toast to it. Absolutely a beautiful winter's day. Well, there's one or two folks coming down, so I made a bit of a crude bench that we can all sit round fire on. It is getting very windy. But the sun is still shining. Well, not only have I got the Gallaghers coming down, I've just got a message from Chris, him that made me the frog moon walking stick. He's on his way up, should be landing any time now. So could turn into a bit of a party. We'll see what happens. Well, I've got a little Brexit party going on here with young Joe. I thought I'd burnt the gammon, but the gammon is looking pretty good, so I'm going to get some dinner together.
Is that edible?
Sean?
What?
I'm sure you'd fucking eat it and put it that way.
Yeah.
Well,
what's he doing?
we're having a bit of a Brexit party.
Microwave in here or something.
And this is all ready to eat, Sean. This is it. You take your pick out of one of them that you want. And this is his meal. It's gammon, beans and garlic mash.
I'm having that one with a spoon in it.
Right. This is a drunk bloke, and this is his lad.
Oh, how dare
and this is Chris, who Chris is
drunk.
the lad who made with the stick, the frog moon walking stick.
Indeed.
They've been here hours actually. We've been just looking into this fire and cooking food.
Listening to some good music.
Look at that.
That's a builder's bottom.
Still trying to fight. Yes, I'm got to get out of this abyss. Got to find my way through. Please just give me your comfort. Oh, oh, something I've got to do. I no longer feel, no, I'm no sign, no more rain. It's time to start living life again. Hold me close, don't let me go. Don't let me slip into that hole.
Anyway, we're going to try some of this rhubarb vodka with Lucozade.
Processes and putting like zinc into steel or doing a box forge with it.
Well, we've just been talking about the rhubarb vodka and Lucozade mix, and it is a liqueur, isn't it?
It's bloody
It's turned into a liqueur.
fruit salad.
Put your camera down so you can see it.
It's me that's got camera, Sean.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Beautiful.
You behave yourself. Well, we've got Joe in there. I've got in this hammock. Chris is in there, you can't see him there. Boat up as we call it. And Sean is well sparked out with burner is. And it's raining. Well, we burnt a good bit out of camp last night. It was a late night, feeling rough. I slept in this hammock here. Needs a bit of clearing up. Young Joe has got the breakfast on. Gallagher is still laying down. This was the only one that I worried about. I didn't know whether there'd be a leak in this now, but Chris assures me that no leaks whatsoever, was there?
Sound is bound in here, mate.
And it has been hammering it down most at night. Anyway, we'll get some snap on. Well, people come to Camp Stupid. They come down here in front of that fire. They have some dinner. They drink beer. And then they end up looking like that. You look as though you need an ambulance, Sean.
I want to bed now.
and he had the best one. He never could be bothered to make fire. Chris is in there. Are expecting that to have a leak because he absolutely hammered it down. But no leaks. Well then, no leaks whatsoever, were there?
It was sound, Steve. Absolutely brilliant.
Joe kicked his way out back last night, this morning to make fire because I was in this hammock here and I never heard a thing. Anyway, Joe's got breakfast on. He made us all some bacon, but nobody's eating. So I'm going to get a cup of coffee and try not to feel like this young man here. Well, it's Sunday morning. It's only about 8:45. This kid here, who I haven't seen for 20 years, is going home to bed. He's had enough. Chris and Joe here, they're changing numbers. Joe has a YouTube channel and he gets his music on there. And Chris just watches YouTube. He don't put note on YouTube at all. So we'll say his goodbyes and see what's left at camp.
Yeah, you just carry that bag, I'll sort the rest.
Well, I'm just waiting for that fire to go out, just hanging about. It is very muddy down here now. We did have some heavy rain last night. That bench, yeah, it was all right last night, you know, I mean, very crude, but somewhere to sit. Yeah, I'm just going to get some porridge on. Sean, in his infinite wisdom, decided to bring me back a vinyl record that he brought off me about 25 years ago from Discharge. Loved this band in the day. I'm sure that is the pictures from the Jonestown Massacre, the Reverend Jimmy Jones. There was a few reading from the Book of Frogs. You know what I mean? I did read that one last night. You know what I mean? Well, I was getting round to it. I don't know whether anybody heard it, but there was a few that was read out in here. There's not many burns left in here now. Yeah, all that's been took down there and here, and there's not much inside wood left. we are burning quite a bit of wood. I mean, there's that side, but there's only another half a burn in there really before all artichokes gonna have to come down. Well, I'm just hanging about a bit now. I'm basically nearly all packed. Well, there wasn't very much filming last night really. You know, when Sean, Joe and Chris come down, it really wasn't one of them kind of camps, you know what I mean, like we haven't met each other for a long time. First time with Chris. Joe was very good on guitar. I mean, you just take a few steps out of camp and you're listening to it, like just travelling through these trees, absolutely brilliant. A bit of poetry were read, and Sean were very worse for wear. Chris had to pick him up a few times off the floor. About 2 o'clock we just sent him to bed. But it was good, like just getting around fire. They don't do YouTube, you know what I mean, and the last thing I wanted to do was like we get camera out, you know what I mean, like and film it round, you know what I mean, so we just left it to its own devices, and it did turn messy, to tell you the truth, but it was quite good. I mean, there's not going to be a lot of parties, it's not turning into a party spot, Camp Stupid, because it's not going to be here that long now. But it's good that they come down, enjoyed the camp. I'm not going to do, all I've got to do now is just like put door on and pack a few things up, so I'm just going to finish my drink and get off home. So till next time, bye.